Hi. So I just bought a Subway meal for the first time in like 3 years. And I have a question. Why the hell was it almost $20? Subway, who do you think you are? And like nothing's changed. Inflation is a bitch, y'all. Hi. I just got to rest stop on the side of the highway in the Adirondacks. I'm planning on leaving New York tomorrow, most likely, and so I'm gonna do another hike in this area. I was gonna go to another website. I was gonna go to another camp spot next to this really pretty river. However, there's no service there, and I cannot be alone with my thoughts tonight. Y'all know how that goes. It's finally cold. Like the last week, it has been really hot in the high 70s, mid 80s, which is fine. But when it's at night, it's like 65 degrees, and being in here and trying to sleep in here when it's 65 degrees outside, I swear it's like a 10-degree difference. That was miserable. But yeah, it's finally cooling down. It actually feels like fall. And yeah, I'm hoping to see better foliage on the hike tomorrow. So catch you guys in the morning. Peace. Good morning, guys. That was not the best night's sleep. There was a truck idling pretty much all night, and I don't think you're allowed to do that at this particular rest stop. But in any case, the sunrise right now is incredible. Of course, I'm at a truck stop when that happens. I'm headed to the trailhead. It's called the Cascade Mountains in I believe it's the High Peaks Wilderness of the Adirondacks. I'll catch you guys at the trailhead. This is so pretty. Hold on. So, as you can tell from what I'm wearing, it is really cold today, or at least colder than I'm used to. I just started. This trail is like 4.5 miles round trip, I think. So it's not super long. We're just gonna be having a brisk walk this morning, and I'm already out of breath. It has also been raining the past couple of days, so I'm essentially walking through a little stream. I'm trying to like dodge all the mud and water, but it's just so muddy. I don't think these shoes are going to last after this trip or after this hike, but it's so pretty. My friend texted me last night and he was like, "Hi, the closer I'm getting to 30, the more uninterested I am in this BS called the American dream. What gave you the push?" Now, this friend, I met him in the military, and I think he got out shortly after I did, and he has a fantastic job and a house in Baltimore. So you can say he's doing really well for himself.
but I figured this is a good opportunity to, oh God, to let you guys know my final push. My final push sort of came in like three parts. The first, as you all may or may not know, when I got out of the military, I had like a whole bunch of leave days saved up. So I went on a 3-month road trip. That was when I truly fell in love with the road. Honestly, before that, I didn't even know about van life. I didn't know people actually lived on the road. So when I found out, I was enthralled like immediately. Started watching so many YouTube videos about the lifestyle just to prepare for my 3 months on the road. So I learned about boondocking, dry camping, where to find free campsites, because even though I was still getting paid, staying at a hotel every night just was not financially feasible. So after my trip, I accepted a job offer in Washington with great pay, great benefits, and I was essentially working from home the entire time because I was waiting on some security clearance issues that I'll get to in a little bit. But during that time, I just knew that that wasn't what I wanted to do. It wasn't fulfilling, and I wanted to be anywhere else other than there working. Even if I was working from home, I just wanted to be somewhere else. So that was part 2, the 9-to-5 grind, as the youngins call it nowadays. It just wasn't for me. I knew it wasn't for me. So part 3, the final push, had to deal with, so for my job, I needed to have like a pretty high security clearance, which I already had, but I needed to also get a full scope polygraph. So if you don't know, polygraphs are usually divided into 2 sections. The counterintelligence one, or CI, to make sure you're not going to commit like espionage. And then the second part is the lifestyle polygraph, which goes over your past, like drug usage, etc., crime, stuff like that. And to get the full scope, you have to pass both of those sections. They scheduled me for the polygraph, and I, long story short, failed. I couldn't get past the CI portion because my anxiety just went through the roof, and I guess they measure heart rate. So my heart rate going freaking wild, and I just couldn't pass it. I'm not gonna get like too deep into it, but to be honest, that whole experience was pretty traumatizing. From that experience, I knew I did not want to put myself through that again. So I got back to Washington, told my manager, hey, I failed. And then a couple of months later, I put in my 2 weeks notice and went on the road. And here I am, hiking in the Adirondacks in New York almost a year later. And honestly, I could not be happier that I made that decision for myself, for my mental health, for my sanity, because there's just so many things, so many places in the US I wanted to see, and I was not going to be able to do that if I lived a 9-to-5, you know? Also, I just want to reiterate, my circumstances were my circumstances. I was single, still am. I'm single, no kids, no pets. I didn't have any attachments anywhere. So it was very easy for me to make the decision to go on the road. And my friend does not have that luxury. You know, he has a mortgage, a partner. He has to take all of that into consideration. But he told me he wanted to straight up sell everything and go backpack through Europe. And I was just like, you know what? Go for it. I fully support you. And I support whatever you guys want to do. up there, and I didn't bring gloves, so my hands are freezing. But I'm heading back to the trailhead because I can't stay up there for long because it's just way too fucking cold for me. I'll see you guys back at the trailhead.
Holy cow, there is an insane number of people now. It's a Monday. Don't y'all have work? And why are these kids out of school? Anyways, I'm gonna go find a place to cook breakfast. Or I guess it's lunch. It's 11:47. I'm gonna find a place to cook. And we're back. Sort of. I couldn't find a private spot to cook, and all the spots were just on the side of the highway. And I don't know if you know about me, but I don't like being watched, or it would have just felt kind of weird cooking on the side of the highway. So I got a burger in town, and this is what it looks like. So I'm gonna devour this and then head on over to Vermont. I'm really excited for Vermont. These fries could be better. Oh well, I'll see you guys later. All right, it's time to go. Hello, I made it to camp, and camp is the side of the road, which I didn't know until I actually got here, and it's too late for me to drive and find another camp spot. I also stopped by an Anytime Fitness to take a shower, because why not? We like to stay clean. I guess this is gonna be fine for one night, and yeah, I'm gonna get ready for bed. I'm gonna make a quick dinner. I've been in a soup kick, and then I have to figure out what I want to do tomorrow because I have no idea. Anyways, good night. Good morning. I'm at this park in Rutland making myself some coffee. I was doing a little bit of research last night, and there is a scenic drive on the 100 up north in Vermont that's supposed to be really pretty, so that's what we're doing today. All right, so the highway also leads up to one of the peaks up there in like the Multiplier region, I think. There's also an area up there called Smuggler's Notch, I think. That's also really popular with locals and tourists to find or to look at fall foliage. Without further ado, let's go. So I got to the peak, and there's a quick hike to a spot called Sunset Ledge. I met a couple of really nice locals who recommended me to go there since it's a great view for
a short hike. Well, that's where we're going. It's so pretty out here. Oh, wow. Hi, headed back to the car now. That was a really neat little detour. I can see why sunset up there would be amazing, but I got places to be. So I'll see you guys back at the car. Hi, baby. Hi, I'm back at the car, as you can tell, and I'm headed to Smuggler's Notch now, which is about an hour north of here. See what that place is all about. Look at how pretty this is. Holy cow. Hi, I just made it, and wow, there is a lot of people here. I can see why it's so popular though, because it's really pretty. Hi. I left. I got overwhelmed by all the people there, expectedly. So I went and got food instead because I am starving. I got these are crepes, some eggs and bacon. After I eat, I think I'm gonna head I don't know where I'm gonna go next, but you'll find out in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Bye. Oh my god, my hair. I am not my hair. Over to Vermont, and I'm really excited for Vermont.